Okay. Okay, so you
Went to the woman that had hired me, and she says, "Well, I have another prospect to fill your job. She will come out of school at a certain month." It was a couple of months later. Would I stay that long? Because so she wouldn't have to have a change. So I said, "Yeah."
Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, so you stayed in. Did you stay on that month or two?
Yeah.
And Daddy stayed there too?
No, he went to Phoenix.
You went ahead to Phoenix.
Yeah, to my Uncle Joe's. And then Mama came along after.
Okay.
And we stayed with him for... oh yeah, I got a job with the General Tire people. And it was so hot in Phoenix at that time. You had no air conditioning or anything. And
Were you doing bookkeeping again with General Tire?
yeah. And then this was during the heat of the summer. One instance was when we went to a show at night, and we didn't come out till about 11:30, somewhere along there. Oh yeah, before that, we sat this was in Phoenix, mind you. We sat in a row, and we tapped on the shoulder. This is for colored people. Move over.
In Phoenix?
Yeah, at that time, mind you. That was in the 30s, 29s or 30s. They said they had a color distinction.
I wouldn't think they would in Arizona.
Pardon?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Anyway, we came out of the building, and it's so hot. This is a brick structure, and the heat from the bricks that hold the heat, and it's just too hot to live there. So Mama decided that she was going. Uncle Joe was going to come to Los Angeles for vacation. So Mama decided she's going to go along with it. So what happened after that?
You came. We made arrangements to go with him.
Oh yeah. So Los Angeles was a wide open city at that time. You know, it was crooked as heck. Everything in Los Angeles was just like Mexico, you might say.
Well, why was your Uncle Joe leaving Phoenix?
He was going on his vacation. You drive.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, I remember.
Now, what do you mean wide open?
For instance, Spring Street used to be the financial section. We walked down Spring Street, and Uncle Joe turns into a bank. So I go in with him. So what do you think this bank was? Horse racing betting. Yeah, and that was illegal at the time. So you put your $2 down as the cashier's.
You go up to the teller and place your bet?
Yeah. And
now this was 1930?
About 30, yeah.
You were married in 1930?
Yeah.
Okay. And you spent
This was in the fall,
just a few
like
weeks
September.
in Chicago. And then about what month did you join Daddy in
September.
in Phoenix? You joined Daddy
Yeah.
in September in Phoenix, and you stayed there how long?
Until
Every morning he used to put on a stove to take the chill off for some reason or other. It got pretty cold.
Yeah. At night.
Yeah. And in the summer months, and Mama used to spend her time in Tempe and Mesa. It's just out of Phoenix.
You didn't work there?
No.
I couldn't get. I had to apply for a license, and it didn't come through.
In Arizona?
Yeah, didn't come through.
Anyway, she used to spend her time in they had two wonderful pools, either Tempe or Mesa. And she used to spend her time in the pools, and I used to work.
And
So-
you used to say something about her
But,
when she'd come down the slide?
oh yeah, she had a flat fanny, and she used to go for
Skip on the water?
Yeah.
like a rock, skipping.
Where did you hear that?
I remember you saying that. You don't forget something like that.
Anyway,
Okay, about how many months did you stay there?
we into July, and
We were married in March, and I think it was near the end of the summer that we
yeah,
went to.
because
Los
But you went to
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Okay. Oh, I thought you said you went to Phoenix in
Well,
September.
Yeah, we've been in Phoenix all this time.
Okay.
Anyway, Uncle Joe used to take us for a drive.
Now this was in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just out of Phoenix, they had the Majeska Ranch and Cantaloupe all over the place. The stench was horrible when they rotted
Right.
on the fields. Anyway, they had irrigation ditches for the cantaloupe, and every time you go across for one of those, well, it's just a breath of fresh air, cool air, you know. And we used to sleep. I used to sleep outside on cots, with wet sheets over the top of us, and
Was that hot? Wow.
yeah, and we got so bad that we decided we'd go.
It was most uncomfortable.
We come to Los Angeles, so we moved to Los Angeles, and we
Moved in with Elsie.
we got an apartment at the Ambassador, across from the Ambassador Hotel.
Oh, that was Mrs. Hamilton's, and that's where Elsie was.
Yeah, but she had her own apartment.
Oh, yeah.
You said we moved in with her.
Well, we went to her place. We didn't know where to go.
But you weren't in her room.
Oh,
Not like when you lived
No, we
on
didn't.
18th Street.
no.
Anyway,
Okay, so you went to the Ambassador?
no, not
I mean, across from the
yeah, the
Ambassador.
Raleigh apartment
Uh-huh.
was called.
Uh-huh.
And,
Remember the name of the street?
Mariposa.
Mariposa.
Yeah. And I don't know how long we lived there. At any rate, from there we went to Audrey's aunt. Aunt Rose had apartments on West 18th.
Okay, when you lived on Mariposa, was that a room or was it an
An
apartment?
apartment.
An apartment?
Yeah.
And did you work, and did you have a job then?
No,
That's the Depression.
I had extra money. You know, I had a $1,500 on a home in Winnipeg that we were going to have. You know, we were going to, after we were married, and then we had planned on another home in West Kildonan. But anyway, I bought this one I put $1,500 down on it, and my dad advanced money against this to me when I left, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a little money, extra cash. But anyway, anytime I wanted money, well, I just drew on the $1,500.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So then we moved over with Aunt Rose.
Did you have a job then?
Not yet. I didn't get one yet.
You had to
But
apply for a license?
I applied and I got a temporary,
Mhm.
yeah. But I was able to get a job out in Culver City.
After how long? About? I mean, 4 months, 3 months, 6 months?
It was during the worst part of the Depression because Evelyn Ibbison had her baby there and she didn't have money to pay for it because she'd lost her, it was tied up in the bank.
Yeah.
It was in about, it must have been that fall, in the fall.
So it was only a couple months?
Yeah, oh yeah, we weren't,
Oh, okay.
we were all right.
So after a couple months on Mariposa then, you didn't live there that long?
We only stayed there about a month because
Uh-huh.
it cost, that was a ritzy neighborhood and it cost too much.
Okay. So you moved over to
Auntie's
18th
place.
Street.
She only charges,
$18 a month.
was it that? I thought it was 25.
Well, maybe it's
She
25.
was charging Rosa Bajan less than we were paying, and I got mad. Oh, sure, Rose told me.
She charged you more?
Because Elsie moved in with us. There were three of us.
Oh. What a riot. That's,
Oh,
that's family, huh?
This was... When was the earthquake?
That's after Pat was born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but we lived there on 18th for a long time, and I was working in Culver City until I was about 6 months pregnant. And you were working in the,
Beacon Laundry.
yeah.
I finally got a job. I was out of a job for a long time.
Yeah, wait, no, you had you dressed dogs. You were in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yes, he got a job in the studios and he went to work all dressed up.
50 cents an hour.
50 cents an hour.
Yeah. The K9 Studios. It was the time that Lindbergh made his flight.
Uh-huh.
And they were duplicating that with dogs.
Mm-hmm.
A duck or a goose.
A goose was the propeller.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Anyway,
Did you see the movie?
No.
No, but it was.
Oh, you saw it being made.
Yeah. Anyway, they had a tree, a huge tree, with a rope tied on one end,
Uh-huh.
and this goose with the dogs coming down.
The dogs were in the grandstand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. And this goose came down with supposedly an airplane,
Uh-huh.
and the dogs were supposed to cheer.
Uh-huh.
They had a cap on each dog with a string attached in the back. And when the goose landed, the guy in the back of the grandstand pulled all these caps up in the air
And they
you know,
flew up.
"Hey!"
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So what was your job?
the poor dogs, got them from the pound, and it was it wasn't humane.
Yeah.
Anyway, they crapped their pants. My job was to clean their pants.
God. Undress the dogs.
Oh.
I didn't clean their pants. They sent them out.
The laundry had to be worried.
But they had a rod down the back of each dog, and they
To
had to.
hold them up straight?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was
And,
terrible.
did you say they put caramel in their...
Yeah, to make them talk. They put a hunk of caramel in their teeth,
Uh-huh.
and the dogs try and get rid of the caramel,
Yeah.
and consequently it made their jaws work.
Looked like they were talking.
Yeah,
Oh, poor dogs.
yeah.
I wonder what they did with the dogs afterwards.
I don't know.
Took them back to the pound, probably.
Probably.
And what was your other job at the studios?
Digging post holes?
Yeah. That was on the MGM lot?
I forget.
Hal Roach.
Hal Roach?
Was it? Anyway, first day I got blisters on my hands.
And somebody next to you says you were crazy to work so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You worked too hard?
Well, I was working like I had no sense. Everybody was, playing that old game where you lean against the shovel.
Uh-huh.
They had those, round things that you dig into the thing and you keep turning it around with
Uh-huh.
an auger.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I thought I was supposed to do. So I kept doing it. So I got blisters on my hands.
Did you go back the next day?
I think so, didn't I?
I can't remember it.
I don't remember. Anyway, it wasn't fun.
Yeah. So how long were you out of a job?
About 8 or 10 months.
Okay, and then you got a job at the Beacon Laundry. What did you try to get a job
Yeah.
doing bookkeeping?
Yeah.
He used to go downtown every day and make the rounds.
There was just
But
no.
it was the Depression.
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he didn't like bookkeeping anymore. I don't know why you didn't go back to it.
I don't know why.
He couldn't get a job at it.
Yeah, but
I applied
3 years later.
I applied at the Beacon Laundry for a bookkeeping job,
Uh-huh.
and they stuck me into a truck.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't know how to drive except in Winnipeg. He used
didn't
to
know how to
drive
drive.
my dad's car. And he was,
Yeah, I wore out a gear in the first 6 months of a brand new truck.
riding the clutch or whatever they call it.
Oh, no, the clutch rather. Yeah. Until one of the supervisors told me I was riding my clutch. So I quit riding my clutch. Yeah, I had a heck of a job.
Did you like that?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. Well, anyway, it wasn't a matter of choice.
Yeah.
You know,
You get what you can.
yeah. You're knocking out I hope nobody's to home, I hope.
Well, in the Beacon Laundry, though, did you have to knock on doors for new
It was a
business?
brand new
Yeah.
laundry, and you had to build up a
You had to
run.
build up your own route.
Ah, they gave you a truck?
They gave me a truck, and it was their truck.
Yeah, but a truck to use, and you
Yeah,
had to,
and they gave you a territory,
uh-huh.
and go ahead. So,
And then what, did you make a commission of whatever you brought in?
yeah, I had $20 a week guarantee,
Uh-huh.
and commission over and above.
But he did well enough that when he quit, they came back. The boss's son came back and came to the house.
Yeah, he said I could have any route in the laundry because I did fairly well, and I said no, I didn't think I wanted that. So I went to work in a filling station.
You quit because you didn't like it?
No, it wasn't that. I didn't. I figured eventually I had in the back of my mind if I can make as well for them, I can do it on my own.
Uh-huh.
So I thought I'd try the filling station for a month or so. Anyway, this guy, he
You put money into
yeah,
it.
$200. I was supposed to be partners with him. Anyway, he took off for Oceanside one day and left me holding a bag. So then I went to work and I bought me an old jalopy and put some tires on it and went out and started. Not in the same territory because they had me, written off in a contract. But I started just from scratch. And I was making very nicely, beautifully, twice as much money as making over there.
This is
very short
this is
order.
another laundry route.
Yeah.
You started your own and then took it into a laundry?
Yeah. And they paid us 40% on anything we brought in. So it wasn't very long before, you didn't have to have too many customers before you could make a living, and after that it was gravy.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And I was, towards the end, when everybody was making $20 a week, I was making $50.
Kenneth was making $12.50 a week.
At Lockheed?
No,
Was it Lockheed?
No, this was before Lockheed. I think the war hadn't started yet. Rosen's is a Jewish.
Sheet metal.
Yeah. And that's what he made. And they lived in a little room. She had it rough.
Okay, so getting back, that's your work. Now what was going on? You were living on 18th Street. And, okay, you moved there sometime in 1930.
Yeah.
And then,
We moved on Highland after that, wasn't it?
where was Pat
back
born?
to start, 18th Street.
No, Highland first, wasn't it?
Pat was born on 18th.
Yeah, but you lived on Highland before you moved to the back of the store.
Did we?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
remember that.
Then we moved on Marvin towards the last.
Yeah, but okay, you're going too fast. You're on 18th Street. What was it like living there?
Where, on 18th Street?
Did you like it?
It wasn't bad.
Well, what about the time when Elsie lived there and Lou
Yeah.
with you guys?
Yeah. There were 4 girls. I was the only one that had a
4
steady.
girls or 3 girls?
There was Lou and Laura and Elsie and
Oh,
me.
I never heard of Laura.
Laura is Elsie's cousin. She came down here. She's a hairdresser. But Eddie would, I was the only one that was working steady, and the other girls would go out and get a private case, you know, and work until they made a little money, and then when the case was over, they'd quit and have fun and do whatever they wanted until they got low again, then till they got low in funds, and then go back on the registry again. But
You were working regular
I had not a registered job. I had a regular job.
at Culver City Hospital?
Yeah.
And Daddy, for a while didn't have a job when everybody else.
He was there with all the girls, and somebody came.
The Iceman.
Somebody, no, a laundry guy came around soliciting for laundry. And this, I don't know which girl it was, answered the door, and she says, he won't know about the laundry business. And she says, oh no, our husband is the laundry man.
Our husband?
Our husband, yeah. And the Iceman never knew who Eddie was married to. You see all these women, different ones, you know. They weren't all home at the same time because we didn't have enough beds. It was Elsie would be working or Louis.
You didn't have your own bed?
Well, no,
Yeah,
we didn't
shelf.
have a bedroom.
Had a shelf.
There was no bedroom?
No.
What was it like?
Well, in the living room, there were glass doors between the living room and the dining room. And the first year, we got the living room with the glass doors, and there was a couch that you opened out, and we slept there. And in the dining room, there was a thing like a buffet built against the wall, and you pulled out the bottom drawer, and that was a bed. And it was comfortable.
Okay, that's room for...
That was two there, and there were 5 of us all
And
together.
2 in the dining room?
Yeah. And for a while, Elsie's brother Morris came down.
Jeez.
We had it rough.
It was, oh, Eddie, we didn't
Oh, you had a
care.
good time.
We
No.
didn't mind.
Look at that plane go up. Isn't it nice? The way the darn thing shoots straight up.
Yeah.
Would you help me put the clothes in?
Are you tired of doing this now?
Just shut it off for a minute, and he'll come.
Okay. And Pat was born on 18th Street?
Yeah. In 1933.
1933. Was anybody else living with you when he was born?
No.
Okay, so...
Because that was the year that he was sleeping underneath the ironing board. Remember?
Yeah, that was the earthquake. He was born in January. I don't know when that
No,
earthquake.
he was born.
January the 12th.
Oh yeah, yeah. March the 10th was the earthquake.
No, on your anniversary?
Yeah. Yeah, we went out we were so crazy, we went out to the show. And every time there was a tremor, there's so many after tremors, that every time the building shook, the manager would come out and say, don't worry folks, this is an earthquake-proof building. You don't know what an earthquake is. You know, we were so crazy, we went out and there wasn't a dozen people in the show, in the whole show.
And you stayed there?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't know enough to be scared.
We saw Mae West, she done him wrong or something.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Anyway, for weeks we had tremors. Not just one a day. They'd come at 20-minute intervals after that. We'd gear up, and that was nerve-wracking. It wasn't the initial shock.
Yeah, it was waiting for something to come.
Yeah. And I grabbed Pat. I don't know why.
I was nursing him.
I wasn't worried about Mama.
He took Pat.
Isn't that ridiculous? Who would you grab first?
Well, the baby could. I could walk. But
Yeah,
he
you
couldn't.
wouldn't have to grab mother.
You must, a person's
Instincts.
instincts works at a furious rate in a town like that. Anyway, from the time that I grabbed Pat and came out on the sidewalk, I couldn't hold my balance. So I thought if I want to fall over, I'll sit down on the pavement sidewalk. So I sat down on the pavement, and we had telegraph poles there, you know, and damn things were shaking like that. And after that, why,
Did you go outside too? Do you remember?
oh yeah, aftershocks.
I don't remember going out. I probably did.
The ones that were
Yeah.
horrible.
It starts to shake again, and you wonder if it's going to be as bad.
And when you think back, there weren't too many lives lost in Los Angeles. It was Long Beach that got the brunt of it, and
And Bill.
and bricks falling, people running outside, and brick structures falling on them.
You know, false fronts, a brick front. And we were in a, what kind of a house was it?
A frame house.
Yeah.
Was this on Highland?
No.
West 18.
And it just went like this. It gave with the quake, you know, and it wasn't that dangerous.
We only saw one house on the way to Long. We wanted to see what it was like in Long Beach. So we only saw one house that the roof was down off of it, and then there was one along the road to Long Beach. We saw one pretty good crack in the pavement, and that's about all we saw out of it. And that was a big earthquake.
In grocery stores, the shelves, the groceries fell off the shelves.
Tell me about what you guys did when you were first married down here for entertainment. I mean, you went to movies. You went to the did you go downtown?
We would go downtown, on the streetcar.
Where is this?
Here.
When we first came here and we would go to a show,
Oh yeah.
we'd go on the streetcar.
Yeah. Charlie Chaplin built one of the biggest.
Some of those theaters are beautiful down there.
Yeah, I remember going there.
Anyway, yeah, that's what we did.
The theaters that are still there now.
They're down on Broadway.
Yeah. Did they have live entertainment there too, or just
No,
movies?
we never saw
No,
them live.
it's mostly.
We had the big, the organs. They had that.
Yeah, we went to some live entertainment. Remember that? I forget his name. He wasn't quite well known, but he said that they were playing cards, these huge cards, and
Oh yeah, that
Murray.
Jan
Murray, was it?
Fred McMurray?
No.
Jan Murray?
Yeah. Anyway,
That was in Hollywood,
yeah. Oh yeah, we used to go to.
What was Hollywood like at that time?
like it is now.
No, we're forgetting a lot of stuff that we did. We used to go to that bar on Highland. We took Mildred there, I remember one time, and we went to...
You mean Seven Seas on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah. And then we went to...
Yeah, we'd go out. You don't go to bars, but we did.
we went to the Follies. Remember the Follies? That was live entertainment.
Down on Main Street.
No.
A burlesque.
Oh, no, that was in Chicago.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We went down here too. We went here
To
too.
a burlesque place?
No, but I was talking about the Follies. Earl
Carroll's.
Carroll.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
And that
that was-
Whistler too. We went to another place on Vermont.
What was the place where Mother ate 7 entrees or something?
Oh, that was Lucas.
Lucas.
That was a restaurant. Oh, no, they danced there too. Somebody picked Eddie's pocket. And Elsie invited a bunch of people to a party at our house when we lived on 18th Street, and somebody swiped money from you, remember?
Mhm.
We don't know who did it or anything. How
But this Earl Carroll's Follies, that was a dinner and show. Don't you remember?
yeah, the tables were on tiers,
Yeah.
like this, built up,
So they have big
and then on a...
big restaurants and dance floors and
Uh-huh.
And then we went to that, oh, I forget the name of it, where you booed the villa.
the Turnabout Theater, wasn't it?
No, it was
Drunkard.
The
the
Drunkard.
Drunkard.
I
Okay.
never got to go to the Drunkard, Eddie.
no.
Never, and I thought that always irked me.
Why didn't you get to go?
Well, the first time...
I've been to the Drunkard.
Well, the first time I was pregnant and Eddie wouldn't let me go.
Why?
Well, it
Oh, I
was
don't
too
know.
crowded. Yeah, that's why. It
Her,
was so crowded.
Audrey's uncle, Affleck.
Yeah, he wanted to go.
He did go.
Well,
Because
I never got to go.
it was on Vermont.
Yeah.
Anyway, he looked at the place, and it was a dump.
Uh-huh.
And so he wouldn't go. So we got coaxed him, and he went along with us. And he said he never had a nicer time in his life. Nothing was more enjoyable. They'd cut cakes up for birthdays and give them to people, and the villain would come out to foreclose the mortgage on the floor. You know.
Well, no, I never got to go. You might have gone with him to show him the way, but I didn't get to go.
Oh, for you.
But no, I was pregnant. Pat was, it was early in the winter, and he was going to be born any day, or maybe it was Jeannie. I can't remember.
Don't blame me.
Must have been. It was somebody. Either one of you.
Did you ever go down into downtown LA on Vermont? They had a lot of the jazz musicians, the
Yeah.
black.
No.
This was Perry Como used to be used to sing.
Oh,
Big Bimini Baths were there, and there was a big dance hall.
Yeah.
They had huge
Yeah, we went to
dance halls.
dancing. We went dancing quite a little bit, didn't we?
oh, with the big dance bands.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
here-
saw so many of those.
And
And that was in downtown LA.
No, it
it
was
was in
on Vermont and 8th or 9th.
Oh,
Yeah, Perry Como, you know, he's a millionaire. $54 million. he's worth.
did you ever go to the beach here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lots
There
of
was
that.
a rendezvous or something. There was a big dance hall there.
Yeah. That,
We like to dance.
Where's the Trianon Ballroom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been
Lawrence
there.
Welk.
Uh-huh.
That is,
Well, you didn't go see Lawrence Welk, did you?
Sure.
sure.
Well, I didn't know he was.
He was at the beach. He was a featured.
He was there for years and years
Yeah.
and years. Huh. Did you-
Eddie had a relative that came here from back east that worked for Chrysler, and Chrysler was sponsoring Lawrence Welk on
Yeah.
the radio.
Yeah.
And she says, I just have to go and see him because, they sponsored him, and everybody would want to know, had she seen him? So she did.
Oh yeah, we went dancing a lot. We went to clubs,
And we went to the gambling boats.
nightclubs. We went to nightclubs too. I can't remember how many. To the gambling boats. Well, we were busy, just having a ball.
Oh, I thought you suffered. You said life was poor on 18th Street.
Well,
That didn't matter. If you had $2, you took it and went to the show.
yeah.
Where did you live when you used to go to Helms Bakery?
That's
On
where
18th.
On 18th?
Yeah, we got a sack of goodies for a quarter, and then we split it between all the neighbors.
A sack.
pillowcase.
So,
We used to take a pillowcase and they'd fill it.
bread and coffee cake and
rolls,
Rolls, yeah.
donuts.
Anything- Yeah. Of course, there weren't any pies in there because you couldn't put them into outside.
That'd make an awful mess.
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Oh,
But
it
it
was a
didn't cost
bargain.
anything. Hamburgers were a dime, and at the beach in the lagoon, hamburgers were a dime, hot dogs were 8 cents, and Cokes were a nickel.
Now the lagoon was where? Was it around in?
You know where the
Playa del Rey, where it starts.
Okay.
Do you know where the
Yeah.
hill starts up?
Uh-huh.
It was down at the bottom. Down.
Okay, there was a lagoon there, and
they had. This was in Venice.
yeah. Well, that's not far from Playa del Rey.
No.
Yeah. It would be like at the south end of Venice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that property's gone sky high.
Yeah.
There used
All
to be
that-
old.
Canal.
There used
Now, did you ever go on the canals?
No,
You never did.
they're sloppy, they're stinky. Everything was.
So it was run down by the time you got
Oh.
here? Well, I
Oh,
wonder
it was
when they
hard.
were good.
when the real estate developer wanted to sell the property and he built them, and then I guess it didn't go over so well.
Yeah, but when he built them, were
They
you-
must have been all right. They'd come in and out with the tides.
but
and
that was before you were here.
that was
Yeah.
before we were
Ah.
here. They were built.
Then,
And then along there were oil wells,
Yeah,
a lot of them.
there still are.
Oh, are there?
there's
There are movie stars' homes down there too.
some guy,
Where the oil wells are?
Not in.
some guy spent $250,000 at that time hauling rock out in the ocean to build a jetty, or I don't know what his object was, but it extended way out in the ocean. I'd say 2 blocks, wasn't it?
It was a long way.
Anyway, he
By
had,
Bologna Creek?
Where it ended.
yeah, yeah. And that's where we used to go fishing.
Yeah. But that's when we were, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah,
Okay, back when you were on 18th Street, you played cards a lot too, didn't you?
oh yeah.
Yeah, and we had lima beans instead of poker chips.
Who'd you play with?
Fred Rife and Gene, and
Ellen
Frank and Ellen Coryell, and who else?
Rosa Bajan.
Yeah,
They all lived around there?
yeah.
And the did the Swans?
Ray
Huh?
and
Oh,
Mark.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Swans, that was Ellen's sister.
Oh.
Lois Swan is Ellen's sister. Now, they lived up on Rimpaw with her mother, didn't they?
Okay, then you moved some other place. You lived on another street, not Highland. Didn't you live
Sycamore.
Sycamore. So
Yeah.
did you go from 18th Street to Sycamore?
No, 18th Street, the back of the store, and then we went.
No, I was born, but when we lived in the back of the store, we moved from the back of the store to Marvin Avenue.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember hanging your diapers on a thing around the fireplace, a screen.
That wasn't at the back of the store.
That was on Sycamore.
Okay. So you went from 18th Street to where?
I
bet
thought-
to Sycamore, and then Sycamore to Highland, and Highland to the back of the store.
Highland was, you were pretty old on Highland.
Yeah. And then we went.
Because it's where I had my surgery, my gallbladder surgery.
Yeah, and then we moved to the back because I was at Holy Spirit School when I went at the back of the store.
Yeah, but we were there twice. We moved away, and then we had to go back for a reason, I suppose.
We moved there twice.
Yeah, we were in the back of the store twice, weren't we, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you went. All right. Well, how do you remember it? You went from 18th Street to the back of the store, and then to Sycamore.
Sycamore.
I was a toddler on Sycamore. I remember.
You were what?
You know, like you know. Wait, let me turn this off. This is wasting. Okay, so from 18th Street, you probably went to the back of the store.
Yeah.
Okay, and you decided you weren't going to buy the back of the store? I mean the store.
He wanted to,
Uh-huh.
but I wouldn't. I was so unhappy there that I felt if we owned it and we moved back there, I'd never get out of it.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
don't believe her.
It's the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah. I know.
No, he said he didn't
I
blame
said
you.
I don't
Oh.
blame you.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't believe me.
Okay, and then from there you went to Sycamore, and then from Sycamore, where was I born? Where did you
The
live?
back of the store.
Okay, all right. So I was born when you lived at the back of the store. Then you moved to Sycamore, then to Highland, because I know I was like 3 years old or 4 years old on Highland.
Yeah, that's when I had my surgery.
Yeah, and then when I was like 5 or 6, like 43, we were at the back of the store. Where were we when World War II was declared?
We were in the back of the store again. We were
Yeah.
there
Okay, so we
twice.
moved back.
Yeah.
Okay. So by 42 we were,
Yeah, we had to register as alien residents each year
yeah.
because I would have been conscripted anyway, regardless of whether I was an alien or not.
Yeah, you were just as a resident.
Yeah, that thing's gonna fall off.